Dark Heart of Uukrul. My brain. My notes. So, okay. Okay, we're gonna go straight here again, of course. I'm gonna resume the timer because we're already working, like, when it comes to, like, looking at notes and everything. Did you guys know that Windows can just decide to make copy-paste stop working? I spent 10 minutes, I'm just realizing that as I closed down some troubleshooting stuff I had open here. I was trying to copy-paste stuff and Windows didn't let me. And I tried to access the clipboard on the terminal and it gave me access denied, and I'm like, what the fuck? I had to restart the clipboard service on Windows. Like, what the fuck? That's Windows 11 for you. Like, it's the most basic shit, like copy paste, like freaking the taskbar. Most basic ass shit ever, and it just no. Windows 11 just decides that no, it's not gonna work. Clipboard as a service. You've had that happen before. Yeah, I was fucking lost, and I didn't want to restart because I was getting ready for the stream. But yeah, Windows 11, everything is borked now. They used React to make the start menu. They admitted to that, and they're not even shamed. They don't feel shame for that. Yeah, it is what I know how to work with, and it does the job. Shittily. Like every single time I open. Do you guys have an issue where if Windows is starting up and you open the start menu and you type something, it says indexing has been turned off, click here to turn it on, and it doesn't go away until you restart your computer? And if you click to turn it on, it's already on. It just gets broken at the start because the Windows is starting and it decides that no, I'm not doing what you want. You blame the vibe coding. Yeah, fuck the vibe coding. Fuck all of it. I need to copy by the DLC. Alright. I made a backup of my saves here again. Now, Jesus Christ. Okay, we have questions here, of course. The segment is complicated. Now, before this, like, I took a bunch of pictures of like 4 different things that the game tells you that you're supposed to overlay them on top of each other. Now, I was going to do it on my little notebook, but then it would be very hard. Like, you guys wouldn't be able to follow. It would be like, look up, look down, look up, look down for like 30 minutes, and then I would show you guys what I got. Hey Siri, make me an X4 OS with a no bugs. Siri, I said no bugs. Please try again. Seriously, for the last time, no bugs. Please do not hallucinate. Can you please not hallucinate? Thank you. So instead of drawing it down here, I've realized that I can be lazy, and I'm sure some people are gonna scoff at my idea of laziness. I got the photos on my computer, and then I opened all 4 on GIMP. And I could do this before the stream, but I wanted you guys to see the process. So I'm gonna take these things, I'm gonna put them into a other shit. Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V was acting up again. It still is. I'm gonna put all of this into a single image in multiple layers, and then I'm gonna line them up. Is this being lazy? Is this being smart? I don't know. Is there a difference? You know, sometimes being lazy and being smart is the same thing, right? So, okay. Let's do these one at a time. I'm gonna lower their opacity, then I'm going to line them up. Hang on, like this. Like, they have those circles on the edges. I think they are purposely there for lining up purposes. Although I don't think they would expect someone to do this on a computer like this. But yeah, we're gonna be slightly fancy here. It's lazy fancy. A lot of things are invented to be lazy, yes. I don't even know which one I'm changing right now. What is going on? What is that? Ah, because it's selected. Okay, GIMP interface, everyone. It gets weird sometimes. Alright. I mean, it's not weird if you're used to it. I only use GIMP these days to crop stuff anyway. Alright. You guys can see what I'm doing, right? I think you can. Okay, now I'm gonna let that transform apply. I'm gonna hide this thing. I'm gonna show this thing, and I'm going to... You can... I have no idea on the what or why. So these are like 4 different images that you find on the map. This, 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 and this. And there was a hint somewhere that said... I don't think I wrote it down, but there was a hint that mentioned something about layering the images on top of each other. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm lining up, I'm looking at the circles. All the images have those circles on the corners. So those are like the edges of the image. I'm lining those up because of course my photographs were not originally lined up. Yeah, and behind that is me holding the camera, yes. Now, if I put them all together, you get that. Alright. Alright. What do we do with this? So there's the hammer. We had the hammer before. We have like multiple images of that hammer. Tell us. Yeah. I mean, there is a spot where there are 3 doors. 3 passages, I should say. One talks about combat. I don't know what those arrows are. One talks about the combat. One requires 2 keys and one requires a word, so maybe the word is Talus. I'm gonna pull that down for now, and I'm going to get there and see what's what. Oi, can't you read? Miles Tales per hour. Yeah, there you go. Is this maybe the keyword is Sonic? Jesus fuck! The thing spawned behind us! On the one tile, it's useless. This game is doing that on purpose. Like it's hearing us comment on it and it's doing that shit on purpose. You know what would be really funny if I spawned him back there. Gotta go hammer. Oh, what a game. Okay, I was trying to move in a way that allowed the elemental to move forward, but we failed. By the way, I forgot to get tiny soda. I'll do that in a moment. Okay, elemental. If the elemental... No, maybe if I do this, the elemental can move. It didn't. Because it doesn't care. Oh, lordy. Troll stretches the passage of time. Tries to attack but fails. I don't remember what is the spell that changes the passage of time. Oh, fuck. There is a spell called Talis. I was looking at the spell list. There's a spell called Talis. Oh shit, that's not the word, that's a deeper hint. There are layers, all the puzzles in this game have layers. Now I have to look up the spell Talis, see what it does. Hang on. Let me move here. Okay, the thing is moving. Not enough, but whatever. Frost, protection, healing, knowledge. Talis creates a chimerical spirit, an extension of your senses that will hover beside its creator. The spirit has powerful sight. Should it pass by hidden doors, gaze will attempt to reveal the door to you. Alright, I have used that before. It's a permanent search. The game is suggesting you use that. Interesting.
Thank you.
GOG! Welcome in, everyone! Thank you so much for the raid, my friends! How's everyone doing? I'm Cooper, I stream most days of the week, starting around this time. This game is on GOG!
Who are you and how did you get in here?
I'm a locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
This game is on GOG. I'm using the GOG version. I'm just using it on a virtual machine, but I am using the GOG version. And I'm looking at the manual provided by GOG as well. Welcome in, everyone! All Strix. Oh, you guys are doing Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition. I have that game. I have to get to it, but I have to finish Baldur's Gate still. Welcome in, CoverTube, David Wolf. You love the Police Squad clip. That one's pretty good. Got to the final dungeon. Awesome. That game is probably way more reasonable to understand than this one. This game is very good, but it's not for the weak of brain. I am weak of brain. I wasn't when I started playing this. Okay, I'm not casting anything. I'm gonna try moving just to get some space for that elemental. I guess the elemental can attack at least. Yeah, I'm sure Icewind Dale is fantastic. It looks like a game that I would enjoy a lot, but... I have this faint memory of playing one of those games, like either Baldur's Gate or Icewind Dale as a kid, and not making it very far. It might have been Icewind Dale, because I started playing Baldur's Gate the other day and I don't recognize any of it. Can't recall whether there was one or two. There's a painting of one of the characters from the D&D cartoon, reveals their fate. That cartoon is very popular down here in Brazil. To the point where they had, like, I think a year ago, an event at one of those fast food joints where they were selling little dolls from the show. It was very... Here it was called, Cavern of the Dragon. It was not marketed as a Dungeons and Dragons thing. Which is interesting to me. But and then I have a friend that loves to bring up the fact that what is the name of the bad guy? The guy that has only one horn in English? Avenger or something? Where he explained to me, he likes to explain to me that that guy is incredibly doesn't skip leg day because he's flying Venger because he's flying around. Wait. I said that the fast food joint had the dolls, and I forgot to tell you that I got one of them, and it was the Venger one. I have a tiny little Venger. But this friend of mine explained to me that Venger dude does not skip leg day because he's seen flying around on his horse. He has wings. His horse doesn't. So he's carrying the horse around just to flex. And I think that's fucking awesome. Oh, they killed the elemental. Good. Like, he doesn't need the horse. The horse is just, look, I can't carry a horse with my legs. Can you do that? Okay, we have 50 virtual points. I can do one more all core. It's trying to run away. That's not good. I need to kill it before it does. Otherwise, we're losing. Emrys Akim. Boom. Bam. Bang. It didn't die. Okay, it's not running away. Okay. I'll have to spend more mana. There we go. Right, good experience. Breastplate. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna backtrack. A chilling sinister laugh cuts the air. What? That's new. Do nothing. And I'm gonna cast Telis. And I'm going to then navigate. Now, it might be a thing just over our target and not like through the entire place, so I'm gonna go straight there, which is here. This is the place that I think that map is referencing. Like, you guys that got here late, let me show you something, because this is part of like the puzzle that we're trying to solve for this. This is a picture I took of a map that you can see somewhere around this area of the dungeon. Then there is another one that is like this, there's another one that looks like this, and a fourth one like this. Then, and just looking at those, it's something that I kind of guessed, but then we got a hint that said I was supposed to overlay those maps. So I did that just a few moments ago on stream. This is what the maps look like overlaid. And it says Telis in the middle, and that's a spell for a spirit that searches the walls for you. I don't know what the hammer is. I don't know what those arrows are. But this is the hint we have on how to solve this one dungeon. Whatever it is supposed to be. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm moving forward with Telis. And it doesn't last long. And we have a glowing eye. Okay, that's a good position for it. Oh, yes. Oh, that orc already died. I should have attacked the other one if I knew it was gonna be that easy. Spray of acid. Right, that's why I don't like those. There is a chance they might delete our equipment, which in my case means a reload. Because I'm not accepting equipment deletion. lightly. Do I cast a spell? No, I need his mana for Talus. Brown Orc runs away. Is that why he's called Brown? Because he runs away a lot. Should be a yellow orc, maybe. Is that offensive? Sorry. I don't think... I think it... Is that offensive nowadays? I'm so sorry if it is. Fire lizard tried to attack you. It's lizard envy. Kill. Okay. There you go. 90 hit points. All for reptile. He cast Kraken, which stuns everyone. Spell to sap your strength. I hope it's not a permanent thing. I hope it's not permanent. Whatever that is. It can't be permanent, right? It was on Sakura. Heals its wounds. Breathes a shit of flames. That's a lot of flames. Oh god, man, these guys. And that one can't be attacking him. Okay, the lizard is dead. That one is dead. Sakura is no longer stunned. I don't see any issues here. I'll praise Sakura through Alpha Reptile. Not like the fake Alpha Reptiles. What is that? Ah, beautiful, okay, it is. Don't know what your strength was. Your strength was being a pink lizard. So no greater strength than being a pink lizard. I mean, Sakura keeps getting, like, level drained and stuff. Should be used to it by now. True, but numerically. Oh, okay. Can you really put a number in being a lizard? Feels wrong to me to even say that out loud. Find the answer yet, children? There's a secret door. I know. Open. Speak a word. Talus. It's not Talus. Talus. Look for a device. Can I find the device if I have Talus in effect? No, there is nothing. You need a word. You can't force it. Sakura has returned to normal strength. Alright. We're back, we're back. Was it showing less than 16 last time? If anyone decided to look at that. Okay. It wasn't permanent. It was down to 10. Holy crap! Of course 10 would be lower than what it should be for Sakura. Like her and Helical, 17, 16. The other two are like, you couldn't be weaker than Sunfall. That would be insulting. Now this. And this. Let me make it smaller a little bit. Like that. Then even smaller for you guys. Let me cut the top. Maybe I could put it over here, maybe. As a reference. Right, okay. Now looking at our map and looking at that, does this say anything to us? Not yet, no. But we don't have a lot of map here. Now, I could have gone here, but it was told, we were told things. 3 foul organisms materialize in the room. It said 3, like that's the first time it says something like that. Is 3 because of those? Because of those numbers we kept getting before, or is that all organisms? They look like good little letter S's. They're fuming. What if they're acidic? One of those. Yeah, maybe you are. Jet of acid. Is that? I mean, there is only one enemy so far that is acid and corrosive. Foaming amoebas. Cloud of gas, and people are poisoned. Mutant cell, that's even worse. Just went back and double check. Yeah, it was 10. Alright, thank you for checking. And yeah, that's a lot. I'm glad it's not permanent. Try to remove the poisons. Bad. Sean Akim on Sakura. Get some health back, my friend. There you go, that's a lot of health. Attack that. Wait, did we I think we repaired Sakura's sword, right? That was so many days ago. Oof. Does not answer. Alright, Sakura, enjoy your walk. Spits poison at sunfall. Remove the poison. I should just heal the poisons afterwards. I don't know why I'm not doing that. heals its wounds. Well, aren't you nice? Misses. And now Sakura can't attack. Okay, so I want to attack the right one, is the one that is closest to death. Hasn't died yet. It still reached both of them. It's a lot of range, and the thing healed itself. Do you? Yeah, you have a silver sword in working order. 144 hit points, that's a lot. I think that thing might be running away. Ah, we were so low on mana. That's because of all the chalices we have. Stop healing yourself, Jesus Christ, man. I still need to heal the poisons and I need to heal the wounds. This is not going to work. That thing is running away from Sakura. Please stop healing yourself. And that thing ran away. This is annoying. And my guys are slowly dying to poison and other shit. And I feel like I might have to go back and rest already. DE? Don't forget the Mystic Church also has healing spells. I know. I was thinking about that before. I like to cast his spells better out of battle. Because you can keep trying. And I also prefer to cast them when like it heals everyone because it's a mandatory AoE. Why are you going back? Why do you move like a moron? Holy shit, that's so much experience. A bone. No, I want to leave here first. I don't know if I can remove everyone's... I can't remove everyone's poison. Okay. I'll try to go back and yeah. And I think it was... Let me make sure... Yeah, this way. I can't just rub. I mean, it would be safer, right, to just rub. Yeah, just rub. I'm assuming the metal of escape is forever. And we are at Uukrul. Still. Sakura has advanced, and Mystic Theurge has advanced as well. Sakura is late, and Mystic Theurge is early. He's already at level 10. That's a fucking lot, man. Well, the poison is away. Alright, like, if we're gonna keep getting those encounters there, like, then I don't mind. That's a lot of mana if we have to deal with those. So, okay, since we got a level on Sunfall, we need to go back to Baramis. So Ufthu does give us another ring. We got a platinum ring. Platinum is the second best ring, which means he's still going to not listen to us most of the time, but you know. So this I know how to open that door. I have to go back there at some point. I could go here and there was something I could read. Alright, we got our very first platinum ring. We got a Druthor ring, a gold one. Then for this is Golthor? Golthor didn't give us a ring. I think Golthor gave us a ring last time. And finally, Fishoff. Good old friend Fishoff. No ring. Alright. No, that's 2 rings. One of them is Ufthu's, so that's pretty good. Man, I can't remember these maps without looking at them. It's amazing. Alright, and if I look at my skill levels, Sunfall is next. Followed by Helical, then Sakura. Mystic Theurge, of course, is a ways away. And useful new spells, I don't know, because as a priest you can cast any spell at any time. It might just fail. So any useful new spells, we have all of them. They're all cryptic in what they're supposed to do. Maybe the answer is better. Like Golthor with a platinum, we should answer to Peaceful Bones and to Strength of the Sword Arm and to Hammer of Shattering, which you have never used any of those. And Druthu should listen to. Hang on. Sorry. I didn't have time to mute the microphone. We got a... wasn't even a full sneeze. From Druthu we got a golden ring, so we could cast Tapu and maybe Bindu. Bindu is to bind an enemy to us, I think. And Tapu is for secret passages, I think, although we have managed to cast Belamok, which is the best secret passage one. So we are better at casting that one. Whatever that means. Okay, hi. Okay, none of the acid things here are gonna be burning through our shit, I don't think. we stun that one. I'm gonna cast small AoE spells just so we cast something for the experience. But I want to maintain the mana as much as we can at least. So small AoE spells or small single target ones if there are not enough targets. And I could have, like, identified and/or sold that breastplate. It's fine. Oh shit. Yeah, I noticed it cast a spell. I see you. Okay. I dead. That is hurting a little bit, but I'm sure I can wait until the battle is done before we heal. Maybe not. These aren't D&D regen trolls. Well, maybe they are and they're just being polite. Okay, so Helical doesn't get to attack. Troll stretches the passage of time. I think these are like those weird small rubber trolls with the long hair. Those weird ass dolls. You guys know which ones I'm talking about, right? Those things are creepy. I saw one of those when I was a kid and was like, why would you own that? That thing is horrifying. The Warhammer broke. That's an entire license gone out of the window. But we can just block these trolls. Hello there, Kibitz. I mean, we can parry them sometimes. Now, Ralkor should be stronger. It didn't look like it was stronger. Okay, now I can do this and this. And that thing is running away. Nice. So Sakura can... Well, Sakura can lay on hands on that guy. Ooftu! Ooftu gave us a platinum ring. Okay, can I use the most basic spell that you have? No. Next. Tries to drain but fails. Bugs but no. I didn't want to parry. Whatever. It's whatever. I didn't want to attack anyway. Just because I promoted you to CEO doesn't mean I have to listen to you. Yeah, very much. Okay, so yeah, like, that's interesting, and this is very useful knowledge. And it's something that we can quote-unquote abuse. Sunfall got a lot of experience. It was second most experience in the group. Even though it did very little damage because I was casting the lowest, weakest damage spell. So the game doesn't care about how much damage you actually do, as long as you're trying. Which is good information to know. Go Thor! Alright. We're fine. Oh, whoa! Oh, this! The witch gives you so much! The witch with its little cauldron, it gives you so much experience. Come on, lady, don't be shy. All I want is your tears. It tickles! Oh no, it tickles. We reached all the way to Helical. That's a Kun or a Kunlazar. Ow! Whore witch. She's a whore and a witch. Which means she's an independent woman. I can appreciate that. A nice hit, Mystic Theurge. Bamf with nothing because the Warhammer is broken. Tries to touch Mystic Theurge. Tries to touch. That sounds like level drain to me. I don't like that. Okay, Imp is dead. Tries to touch is very... It sounds dangerous. I don't like it. They should kill it. There should be a lot of experience, right? What? Last witch we killed was like 6,000. I know she was special, but still some holy water. Not a lot of holy water, just some. I wonder if we're gonna get that encounter again, just in case I'm gonna call a gold for here. 3 fall organisms. Is that related? I mean, it's a good farming spot, but we can't really... Yeah, the issue is we're gonna use all of our resources killing these things. We go back, we try again, it's gonna be an endless cycle for the next 5 levels. We got a bit more variety on the playlist. EO2 and 3 OSTs at least both have PC 8 versions as well. Really? Because I was looking and maybe I didn't read properly. I'm gonna write that down. Alright, I want to protect Sunfall. So put him in a little alcove like that. There you go. Now there is a chance they might not be wanting to move here. I'm gonna risk doing this. It's not as obvious for you to use the first disc of this on the first half of the second disc. Oh, really? It's very obvious for Eternal Odyssey 1, where it's one disc for each. Which means there will be battles that are gonna be 8 enemies. There will be battles that are only 1, there are battles that are gonna be 3. I wonder if these will have more room. Is this maroon? Maroon is English is not my first language, okay? Maroon is a kind of green, right? No, it's a kind of blue? Maroon is dark red. What is ochre then? I thought ochre was gonna be like a brown. Because we have violet and crimson, I know which ones. Ochre is indeed brown, sort of a clay brown. Yeah. Right, thank you. It is what I thought it was. Maroon, I would imagine dark red, but I guessed green because these guys are green and there is no other color here. These guys are not violet, they're not crimson, they're not ochre. I was like, illumination. All 3 we did find. All 4 colors we have found 3 elements, so it could be any of them. So I don't know which color these guys are going to be, because I think these guys are related to the markings we found on the floor. Which maybe is just a way of the game telling us there are tiles, they're gonna have 8 enemies in case you want to avoid them. It might just be that. Stop healing yourself. Eternal Odyssey 4's Odyssey doesn't seem to have the PC-88 version. You trying to see if I have some name that them word at the end. It's gonna take a while, guess. I have to play those games. I kind of want. I have it set up here, but shit, I need to heal Sunfall. But I have to spend money. But I have written down here that I want to buy 99 Nights for the Xbox 360 and play it on stream. From the same people who made Zyklund. I think it would be fun to play that game on stream. I haven't played that like that. I haven't played any game like that actually. But I think I would like it. But I would need to get the original. Like I have found it's for sale down here. I can get it for not too expensive. It's just that money has been very tight lately. Like I'm just, you know, expressing myself, opening up my heart and stuff that annoys me. Like I'm not asking for support in any way. Because people will be like, my cat this, my cat that, please help my cat. That's not what I'm doing right now. I'm just expressing. Our old elder cat, which some of you might know, has some health issues. He is currently not at home tonight. He's spending the night at the vet. He hasn't been eating properly, and apparently he has some kind of blockage, and they're gonna be working on that. And I'm trying not to worry too much because they seem to think it's fine. And if everything goes well, he should be back tomorrow. Just expressing, it's something that is tumbling around in my head. It's always a bit stressful, right? Yeah, thank you. Me too. My wife thinks she might not sleep tonight. I don't blame her. Poison. And also the veterinarian we used to trust that usually took care of him is no longer working at the usual place. It's a shame. Like, the other guy is fine, but it's not the same. Get used to a guy taking care of your pet or child or whatever. You start trusting them. Alright, I think there was a text message when we entered this room about figuring out the puzzle, otherwise you wouldn't be strong enough. And I think it has to do with the numbers. Like, some of these are gonna have so many enemies that's going to be impossible. How goes your invoking? You were the first one to get to level 10. You got the very first platinum ring of the party. From Uftu, no less. And then you asked for the most basic spell and Uftu did not answer. To no one's surprise. Uftu is kind of a dick. You've gone platinum? Yes, you have. Keeping it real, yes. Yes, very real, yes. Considering we were at the sanctuary of Uukrul, that's kind of appropriate. Bamf! There you go. Uftu is pretty capricious, that's one way to call it, yes. I'll use your roll core. Oh, core. One more. It's fine. Nice. And I didn't kill it. Small Ambrose, just for the experience. Alright, good. That's a lot of experience. Again, Mystic Theurge with a 7,000 experience just from having an elemental walking around. Sunfall with the 5,000 just for casting damageless spells, pretty much. Bone. Go through! Elemental is it is very good to you, yes. Now I'm thinking of maybe drawing a map here with the encounters. They're fixed. So I can, instead of figuring out the thing, I can just map out what happens. Right, we got 3 here. Drawing a map, drawing a map, I'm drawing a map. So I can like keep mapping the best way. That's goal 4, thank you very much. So, because I don't know which 3 it is, we got for Ochre, for Crimson, for Maroon, and for Violet. I don't know if which one you got matters. And if you look at that map up there that I have, I don't know if it's trying to tell us anything related to this. I don't know if it is related. So I'm gonna try going north. Nothing? North. Nothing? Nothing? And if this one is unskippable, it's nothing. 4 large slimy creatures appear guarding this room. So this is a 4. And these are 4 trolls. That's 91 damage. Holy crap. That's a lousy spot for that. Major Golem. It's not a general golem, it's a major golem. It's not it's not a lieutenant golem. I think I might want to move Helical down just to avoid that troll from getting all the way to Sunfall. Ground control to Major Golem. There you go. That's kind of cool. I don't know, I'm gonna keep his mana for healing, I think. Actually. And I should do the same for Sunfall. Already doesn't have a lot. Oh. You know what? I think we might not be able to escape this. We can't run from combat, which means one more turn. Can't be missing, please. Shama King. We can cast one Shama King. That's pretty lame. And that's all the healing we can do. So do I. I need to run away.
Good grief.
I need to run away. Zofair, thank you so much for the sub, my friend. Thank you for the 20-month sub. That's a lot of support. As always, thank you for being here and greetings to you, my friend. Enjoy that reviewing and the emotes. I have to run from combat. Still gonna get some hits here. I'm gonna get 2 hits. One is gonna be on Helical, that's the dangerous one. Yeah, that was very dangerous. Okay, but we are out! And I'm rubbing. I am rubbing. How do I rub? Who do I rub? Medal of Escape. Rub it. Don't swallow it, rub it. If you swallow it, you're going to always... It's always going to be rubbing in your stomach. So we're gonna be stuck here until Sunfall shits it out. You try to move forward, it goes slightly further into your bowels, gets rubbed, we get teleported here again. So you cannot swallow it, that's dangerous. Sure, here first. And we can... No, not here first. Let me go to a real just so we can heal. Not you heal. Just heal. Then I'm going to go to Sagaris to identify some of the shit. Although I can just cast a spell for that. Hang on. I forget I can do that now. You have to fix the Warhammer. Hello there, Musifade. Welcome, my friend. Just glad this up. Actually, the first time it's rubbed against your tongue will teleport the metal will disappear. No, because it disappears on the rub. You are correct, of course. Maybe, but what if Sunfall is like really unsmart? To use a more tactful word, maybe Sunfall is really unsmart and it doesn't grab the metal and rub it. Maybe he puts the metal on the floor and then he rubs it, and then they get teleported, the metal stay there. So as we go through the dungeon, we're going to see multiple copies of that metal strewn around the floor. For you, things appear on the rub. Sunfall was randomly teleported, running back to the party. I'm sorry. I had to go to the bathroom again. I'm sorry. Alright, so I'm going to identify which is Riam. Cast... No, don't leave. Cast So if I examine for inventory, we can inspect the holy water, thin clear liquid. I'm gonna sell it, and we have an iron breastplate. Yeah, everyone who can use an iron breastplate already has one. Right, you can try to give it to Mystic Theurge, but Mystic Theurge cannot wear it. So give it... No. Give it back. I'm gonna sell it. Also gonna sell the holy water. And I should sell the gold necklace and the chalice. I don't think they're gonna be used for anything, but I don't know. Look, guys, I told you I had the shits today. It's your fault. Yes. As therein lies the rub. I'm gonna exchange those for food rations, and of course I also need to repair the Warhammer. Although I need to check the price of the Warhammer first, so we make sure it's not cheaper to just buy a new one instead. Right. The Warhammer is to 12. Repairing it is 50. Sell some items. Iron breastplate, yes. Holy water. I wonder if you can sell the Medal of Escape and get a new one. And maybe that's a way to farm money. Yes. I have 5,000. Next time we get good levels, I'm gonna come back here, see if we can upgrade anything else. Food rations. Very good. I mean, we already have silken robes. Already have an elfin chainmail. Got an enchanted mail, but it's so expensive. Already have a mage's hat, a mail coif, an armet. Magic boots, I could get the magic boots. Blacksmith just has to seek a new handle on that. It's an expensive stick though, yeah. Magic boots, I wonder who was it? Hard leather boots, yeah, because Mystic Thirst cannot equip steel, he can probably use the magic ones. If he can't, Sunfall can, maybe? So let me buy the magic boots. Mystic Thirst can equip it. So if I look at Mystic Thirst and I try to equip the armor, he's a 19. Went to 21. Now if I try to give the hard leather boots to Sunfall, and Sunfall tries to equip it, he can't. He wants soft leather, not hard leather. It's very specific like that. Kind of leather matters. You return or you're not. You're not what? Okay, can I give magic boots to Sunfall? Probably not. J, yes, 4. Can't wear it ever. Battle gloves. Interesting. I don't think anyone has battle gloves. I have to equip the weapon. Battle gloves. Yes. Mystic Thirst can't wear it ever? Neither can Sunfall. A yes 1. A yes 2. Okay, so if we go for a helical, it has 24. If we equip it, 24. It's still 24. I wonder if it's just better because if the weapon breaks, then it does more damage than Iron Gauntlets. Sakura is 25. Still 25. I think the difference is that the battle gloves do damage if the weapon is broken, more damage. You travel in comfort, jammies and slippers. It's so hot right now, yes. And you're hot. I read that as a in you're not. Okay, if I give the D to Mystic Theurge. The Mystic Theurge cannot equip it, right? No. So we sell the Iron Gauntlets. Sell the Iron Gauntlets. Yes. You also have Iron Gauntlets. Sell Iron Gauntlets, yes. What else? Enchanted Mail is too expensive. Steel leggings, I think both my guys that can equip extra shit already have steel leggings. I mean, steel leggings is steel leggings. You don't have anything. Maybe Mystic Theurge can equip something in terms of leggings. So can I buy steel leggings for Mystic Theurge? Can't wear it at all ever. What about Greaves? Can't wear it ever. What about standard leggings? Can't wear it. Okay. Shields, they both have battle shields. Mystic Theurge has the Sacred Targe, or whatever that thing was called. Club of Holy Power! Is that a priestly weapon? Is that a Club of the Lord? Club of Holy Power, now I'm interested. Can't use that yet. You require more than level 10 to use the club. It could be. I wonder if Sakura looks bloody. I wonder if Sakura can use it. Sakura has a silver sword right now. I know. The thing is, it is in the category of blunt weapons, which is what Mystic Theurge uses. Worth trying. Yeah, the problem is, what if we buy it for Sakura and she can't equip it? Then she has to equip it, because you can't check before buying it. You can buy two, which means both of them will have clubs of holy powers, or there's more than one available. I guess. You know what? Sure, whatever. Can't use that yet, so it's also for Sakura at some point. What about... I was gonna say Helical, but Helical, it's too weird for Helical. We could get a glaive of fire for Helical. Because look, both Helical and Sakura, they can equip anything eventually. That's what the manual says. They can use any weapon. We don't have enough. Well, I think it's time for a cross of gold. We're getting a cross of gold, chat. It's time. But I have to sell the cross of silver first. I hope he can equip it. I mean, of course he can, right? It's not to equip, we just carry it. Mystic Theurge takes the cross of gold. Mystic Theurge be pimping. But it's not equipable. Just something he has and is proud of. Other than that, Tome of Ruination. What are those tomes are? Alright. We have spent enough money here at more than I intended. Uriel. Me real? Yes, me real. I'm feeling silly today. I'm trying to forget that situation with my cat, I guess. You guys give me like 1 minute. I'm gonna grab a drink. I forgot to grab a drink before the start of the stream. Alright, tiny soda, everyone. Blinked out for Uthul. Maybe Uthul will pay attention now to me. Oh, he's got a golden cross. I guess I'll answer the phone. Alright. Always these guys. There's just one. We almost have a level up here. I don't remember who, but we did have. Maybe time to start trying for the 3rd level elemental? Maybe. I'll do that on next fight. You can't have 2 elementals. It's you were very close. And then Helical then sucked it. But we just went to Uukrul, you're not there yet. But you're probably very close. Now that I realize that you can cast low-level spells and still get decent amounts of experience. It managed to position itself in a way that no one can hit it, other than that stupid elemental. The elemental whose only purpose is to give me Sectheurge all the experience. Also, Fall got some as well. It looks like you get as much experience based on how many turns you did damage. Doesn't matter how much damage you did. So if we just want to farm experience, we should only be casting Amresses. Or Stroll. Stroll costs 1 mana. It's pointless. Shum costs 1 mana, but I don't know if Shum gives you experience. I should test it. Shum it's the healing spell. The wall. That's unlucky. Cast water elemental. Oh, there it's holding a little trident. That's so cute. I approve. I bring the toothpick of doom! Helical still can't do anything because of the positioning of that. But this is what makes this fight take a while, is that goddamn positioning. I was gonna ask, did I fix the Warhammer? I did. He's equipping it too. Tries to scald Sakra. Scalded lizard. Yummy. I was just gonna make sure. Yeah, no, Warhammer is there. I mean, this segment feels like I'm gonna be on this for the entire stream. Like, just trying to get past this part before we have to go back and heal up. Because the next one has 4 enemies, and I think it's just gonna keep getting up. Going up, like 3, 4, 5 until it gets to 8. Two hit points. Who pissed off the amoebas? They're pissing at us. They're not pissed off, they're pissing on. It's a spray of piss. It's called acid in the game just to make it not sound too unsavory. But it's quite unsavory. How much MP does the mass ice spell do? Doing ping damage to 3 enemies is more useful than keeping them from healing back constantly. Sec is 3 mana. I guess. Yeah, it's like the fact that the fight takes forever. And we can't focus on one because they keep moving around. But I don't think doing ping damage is preventing them from healing up. But sure. It's 3 mana for a sec. Hello there, Max. Alright, welcome in, my friend. Maybe I should go up there and try to focus on that one. And look, they move so much that I can't even do that. No damage whatsoever. Points. And here comes the healing. Good jam, it is. It makes me think of some kind of casino game on the Mega Drive. This is like the casino hall song where you have like the menu to navigate, like you can buy more chips, head to the blackjack table, head to the poker table, to the roulette. There is like a lady with a bunny suit pointing, welcome, and the music playing while you navigate the menu. Strong casino vibes, yep. I rented and played so much a casino game, probably some Caesars, whatever, on the Master System when I was younger. Didn't understand most of the games. I was very young. It was in English. Like a bar and some cyberpunk games in Japan was always nighttime. And so like nightclubbing Snatcher. Sure, that works. You're the lady in the bunny suit. That's fishy. This is best on PS1 have music kind of like this, I think. Well, there you go. It's bunny. A fish in a bunny suit. Just trying to imagine a fish with bunny ears already tickles my funny bone. And now the helical can't attack. There you go, get killed. Get that experience to Mr. Therish. Get back here, you stupid ass! Now look what it did. That's being an asshole. Yeah, the elemental is pretty fast. The elemental is faster than the rest of us. It fails. Oh, good. Thank you, Sakura, for filling. Currently riding around on your bicycle. Are you really? Are you on a bicycle, then you have your little phone mounted on the handle, and then I make a funny and you laugh and you fall off and you scrape your knee. And then you realize that you're a fish out of water and you start having trouble breathing. And then I say another funny and start laughing again and the oxygen runs out. You are for real. Nice! No, that's in all honesty, I'm honored that you would be like ruining your exercising time like that. I'm honored. There you go. For real, no cap. What is no, there is another thing that they say instead of for real. There is a more hip one. For real is kind of old now. There is one. Look at the experience on this, which is why I say that we're gonna keep doing this. And some folk got all of that just from sacking these people. You don't keep up with the kids. Yeah, there is one that is more recent than for real. Bogus, dude. It's tubular, you mean? And a bone. We also got a bone. Don't forget the bone. I wanna sack you up. There you go. Tubular has returned. I doubt it. Tubular was kind of forced even back then. I don't care who you are, what you believe in. Tubular was kind of forced. Beneficia has a reverse rebreather. Oh, that's fancy. I'm gonna pull back that thing there. I'm gonna leave the thing up there. Like, I don't know if that thing is relevant. We'll look at it again in case we want it. We were born in California in the 80s. You are allowed to use tubular and bogus. I'm a poser if I use it. I'm using it ironically. Alright. Now I want to test these. These are nothing, so there isn't a path that we have to figure out. Bodacious. Bodacious is very bodacious. Tubular has been the password used on every online game, not account. Like we set a password for Instagram game. Ah, okay. But because of the surfer's name, because Tubular Bells is a legit max gem. Yeah, I don't know what I used to use for those. I think when I was younger, it was usually some like very dirty word, just like some slang for sort of genital or something, just to sound like them. I made it funny. Now that thing has 4 enemies. They're way too fucking strong for us. Like, we don't have enough mana for that. We might have leveled up. I'll see if we can at least get back without rubbing again. You know? The gate is unlocked, I know. We didn't get... yeah, Sunfall needs one more fight like that. The thing is, the enemies always respawn. So that group is going to be there, which is good for farming, not for progressing. And even these guys respawn. And this guy's particularly annoying because he keeps moving, even if as I try to. Yeah, there it goes. Now no one can hit it, or anything at all. Who knows, maybe we can cast a fire elemental by now. Should give it a shot sometime. Jesus Christ, elemental, chill! Did you guys see what that elemental did? Holy shit, man. That elemental has no chill. Yeah, and then it got dumped. That elemental was like, yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna attack twice and then you can die. How about that? I wonder, is there like a prayer that makes you jump a tile? Hang on, let me zoom out the spells here so I can look at them. Invoke, Nulamir. Goes unanswered. Nulamir. Unanswered Nulamir. Tubular. Smitten. Okay, I don't know. Alright, 3 thingies again. Yeah, this is Ultima Underworld music. It is some of the best music on this playlist. What a fun game. Reminds me of a classic EverQuest. You know, this playlist has been carefully curated for this game. Like, I have a few playlists that I use on the stream already, but I built a separate one for this game. I'm really happy about how it came out to be. Let me try to pull out a fire elemental. I doubt it's gonna work, right? He came! Alright. Alright, cool! Sir Smokey. But it doesn't have a trident though. Did roll the music, thank you. Shish Kopert, is that when you impale Kopert into a little barbecue thing? You make a shish Kopert. I said cool. Ah! Sorry, that's a blunder right there. It's obviously hot. Ah, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Classic Kopert blunders. Lands of Lore. It's not a Lands of Lore song. But still, I remember that I was trying to find Lands of Lore music. Yes. And most of it had some capacity of Sir Patrick Stewart talking in the middle of it. Like, people just were like, you know, just gonna get bits and pieces of Sir Patrick Stewart talking and just paste it on top of the songs. And I'm like, why? I know he's in the game. Yes, that's very cool. Can we move on, please? Can I have the music instead? Boom! A Burt kebab. Yeah, you get a Kopert, a Schubert, and I think there was another Burt. I don't remember who it was. And you can make a Burt kebab. Can anyone figure out who is the Burt I'm forgetting and just and make a photo montage of our faces or something? I don't know. Is that too silly? No, it's never too silly, right? Hang on. When I got my low blood pressure thing earlier today that I talked to you guys about earlier in the stream, my left nostril got jacked and now it's permanently jacked. I think it's never gonna go back to normal. I don't know what happened. You know, the little animation of the amoeba opening up to speed is kind of disgusting if you pay attention to it. Oh, nostril Cooper, no. As O'Farrell was talking about how I decided after... Because I was first going to the diet. I decided to finally stop postponing it and actually go to the gym. And I nearly died. I got a low blood pressure episode, which it happens the first time I go to the gym. This is not the first time this happens. Like the very first day of me at the gym, my blood pressure decides to like pack its bags and go home and leave me alone, seeing darkness. But today was kind of scary, actually. I was sure, and when I was explaining this to my wife, she laughed. And I know it's funny, but I was also terrified. I was at some point I was convinced I was gonna shit myself. And I was like, oh god, this is my first day at this gym and I can never come back. Yeah, my body pancaked. Like I remember kind of coming back to myself and being on the floor with these three people standing, looking down at me. One of them was holding my legs, breathing forward.
And I'm a locksmith.
Defari, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free emotes. And then they shoved salt under my tongue. And it was a lot of it. It was probably good, but you know what happened. Yeah. If I want your opinion, the leg press is too far. You stick to low intensity cardio and very low weight for now. I know. I think the thing is, I used to do leg presses before, and I was up to like 10. I don't know if it's kilograms. It's still on the thing. I think it's kilograms. I don't know. I was up to like 10, 12 or something. And today I go in there and the guy like, what do you think? 3, 4? No, you can put 5. Come on, I used to press 10 before. I put 5 in there and I killed myself. Getting the blood from your legs to your trunk. Yeah, I know that's the point. Oh, it was scary, like I'm not gonna lie. It took me like minutes of seeing just darkness with a bloom in front of it. It was so weird. Anyway, I'll go back tomorrow. I'm sure it's gonna be better. They told me the issue specifically is that I decided to never eat carbs again, and I have to. And I'm like, but I don't want to eat carbs. And they were like, but you have to. So tomorrow I'm gonna eat some carbs before going to the gym. I loaded up on carbs afterwards because I was stressed, which was a mistake, of course, but it happens. You know, we're learning. Eat some before bed. Now, believe me, I had plenty of carbs today. It was after the gym, but believe me, it was a truckload of carbs. I don't need any more carbs tonight. Stress pizza isn't a mistake. Why? How do you know it was pizza? Jesus fuck. Yeah, of course it was stress pizza. And the thing is, it was Brazilian stress pizza. So it was catupiry cheese and chicken. Catupiry cheese is like a type of cheese that is very creamy. Then it was steak and 4 cheeses. And fuck, that cheese was good. The third one was bacon and Doritos. It was like... And then the crust was filled with chocolate because that's a tradition down here. So all the carbs. Alright, fuck it. I mentioned it earlier. The good, but not that good. Did I say it was pizza? Okay. That elemental is not being very useful. When you went to the gym, you'd have a burger before going, work that off easily in the gym. Yeah, no, I'm going to get like... There is this dish that is, I don't know how common it is, we call it the crepioca. It's made with egg and tapioca. So it has protein and just enough carbs. I intend to eat that. I actually like that a lot. And it's easy to make, always have the ingredients, it's fast and it's yummy. I can make sweet or savory. Yeah, they explained to me that I have to eat it at minimum at least 1 hour before. It can be longer, but I can't eat like right before leaving. So like 1-2 hours before heading out. You're building muscle for your job at the lumber store. Yeah, that's another thing that I worry about. I really... Some of you might have heard me talk about this stuff before. I really don't want to build muscle. I can appreciate and even admire, like, here's the fucking hulking barbarian running around. Rawr, that's fine. It's not for me. I really don't want to be large. And maybe it's because I was fucking obese and I used to weigh over 200 pounds. I'm done feeling large for life. Like, I know it might maybe sound absurd, but for me, being like all beefed up is gonna feel as wrong as it felt to be all full of fat. Even though it's technically a lot better, no, I don't want it. Yeah, I'm gonna try not moving. What is this elemental doing? Not that much, okay. Put on enough to do your job. And no, that's, like I said, that's perfectly fine. And if it's something a person wants, I say they should go for it. Everyone is entitled to feeling comfortable inside their own skin, but I'm just saying that it's not for me. It's so... it's a psychological thing, but for me, like, it feels so much better to just take less space. Sunfall is hurting. I'm gonna need to take a break and heal him. It's a good idea to build at least some, makes the quality of life extremely better. I know, Maxark, I know. And like, I had the trainer there and I talked to him and I explained my goals, my needs. And he did say, look, you are going to build some. And I say, all right, as long as I don't, you know, I don't bulk up. Some muscle, I know it's gonna help me. It's fine, just keep it. You keep it to something that, like, if it gets to a point, I swear to God, if it gets to a point where I have to get new t-shirts, I'm quitting. I should tell my trainer that. Like, look, you see this, you see this is fine. Okay, if this t-shirt gets tight, I'm quitting. That's a good benchmark, actually. If it gets to a point where my clothes are no longer fitting, that's exactly what I don't want. Time exercising over max load. That's what you should go for if you're like me, from the research that I have been doing. If you're like me and you want to like get some training but not bulk up, you should go for more repetitions and less load. And I did clarify that with the trainer as well. There we go. Look at the experience that Missy Thirst is gonna get. Oh, not as much as Sunfall. Okay, Sunfall has leveled up. Sunfall has to have leveled up. from that. Holy shit, 7,000 experience. Again, the problem is that's most of our mana on both characters. And then I have the poison to deal with. I forgot about the poison. Song is very good. You know what, Talis? Just because it was a hint that we got, I'm not finding anything here. Are you imagining a hulked out Colbert? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things get better. I was gonna test this. They do respawn even if you don't leave. I don't think we have the resources to do this fight again. Do we? Because that would be a lot of experience. What do you guys think? I wonder if I can rub the medallion in the middle of a fight. I'm gonna try doing that. Okay, the fire elemental can miss summon sometimes. Only time you deal with the max level is like this, which you could. Did I read that already? Throw it at the enemy. Nothing much happens. Okay, you can't do it in battle. I was walking around the room and this fight restarted. And I'm wondering if I should stick with it or if I should run away. I think we should run away. Like, we have like 5 psychic points on Sunfall. Skinny guys took like 6 plates on, you were curious. We might not have mana for it though. Might be that instead. God damn it, Sunfall is gonna die before we can run away. What a waste of mana, of experience, of a full fight that we had before. I can do some healing. Like that. I didn't want to do that. But... yeah. That's the reason I moved them the way I did. Invoke 4 virtue points. Yeah, no, just parry everyone. And hopefully it helps. It is goated, yes. I don't know if there is like for that particular style of music. I don't think I've ever heard anything that, you know, is better. We might be able to start trying to escape next turn. That's very bad. Okay, time to run, and good luck, everyone. Use for metal. Rub it. Invoke Sir D. Do you? Can you? You can. ISO 2. You real? I'll come back here for the medallion, but first we need to, yes, unfold, advance to level 10. Good. We're going to rest, recuperate. ISO 1. Sham Akim 1. Sham Akim 2. Oh, Sham Akim 2. Rest. Leave teleporter. Melis. Get the medallion. Empty. Okay, it happens. It's fine. It's empty. Okay, no big deal. I'm sure we're gonna. We don't have the medallion anymore. I did fear this. I was worried that that might be the case. Medallion does not exist anymore. We got the gold in frost and healing. We got platinum in healing. Which means we can cast a spell that is very low mana called Same Clue. The fuck is a Same Clue? Same Clue. The sanctuary is constructed by the ancients, allow all within their walls to be cured of any disease and healed of their wounds when the spell is cast. It must be cast in the unthreatened ambience of a sanctuary and it will fail utterly if attempted elsewhere. Okay, so it's basically heal everything at a sanctuary. I'm still interested in what the soft spells do. Because I don't know why, I get the feeling that his spells might teleport you somewhere. And that would, like, solve my issues. Okay, that's all we have. We can get 10 passages. I think we got 9. Yes, we did get 9 before. 10. Uukrul constructed a prison from the pyramid. Only those possessing magical cards could move between its levels. The warders held and tortured many Arios's truest hearts. Some who were with Mara fell here. Magic the Gathering cards, my ideas. I can't try it more than once. No, things just got dangerous. Like, I can head back because we could use the medallion before, so the door is permanently unlocked. Let's do the hunt for the foils begins. Beans, yes, beans. I look how my level up in like 2 battles. Sakura will follow. Like, we could, like, if we keep farming that, we would like level up a lot. But we can't do more than 1 fight at a time. Which is a problem because it also means I don't know how to advance. Because I don't know if I can avoid those fights and I don't know how to do them better. We're not getting like a lot of money, so it's not like we can rely on upgrades either. Although getting levels does upgrade your damage a lot, so. What happens? You know what? You know, I'm gonna head back and make sure it's saved. Alaric, yeah, we got a frost ring. And, oh no, yeah, frost and a healing rings. So we got golden frost and platinum healing. So second platinum. We've got him. Arrgh. This victor is struck by a thunderbolt. I'm gonna... Because I want to see what these soft spells do. Yeah, we lost the medal. The medal had a limited amount of uses, apparently. Which is something I always feared. Okay, I'm gonna check if the ring is back there. No, it's empty. The medal is no longer real. You know, just because of all the food spendage here, I'm gonna restore my backup. I'm not getting a lot of money as it is right now. Right, but it's fine. I did that on purpose. We are on the same spot, we just have more food than we had before I did it. If we use the frost ring that is currently at gold, we can do a Seclazar and a Strolazar. The Seclazar is like a very damaging AoE spell. Where are them? There we go. A Seclazar, a wind of extreme cold will blast from the breath of the caster. Damage upon all your foes will be great indeed. Few will escape. And then you have Strolazar, the golden hand of freezing. The hand shall descend on your foes suddenly and will take from them their strength and the skill of their eye in battle. When cast, you will be illuminated with a single beam of golden light, which will draw the heat from the bodies of those around. They remain weakened and confused until the heat has returned. I wonder if I can cast that as a disable on that other fighting to stop moving? It's not a strong Kurakem. That would be a Kretel, which is only going to happen on a platinum frozen thing. Still, I could try it. See what happens here. Strolazar. Okay, I don't know if it worked. Fire Elemental failed. That thing is still... Yeah, no, that spell didn't seem to do anything. Sunfall, you have been silenced.
Here we go, pal. I hope it's the right apartment, Michael.
So do I. For the sake of immersion, please shut up for now.
Good grief.
Yep. Ah, shit, math. Sunfall, thank you so much. So fair, thank you so much for the gift sub to Happy Cakes, my friend. Thank you for the double nice plus 50 gift subs gifted so far in my channel. We appreciate all that support, my friend. Happy Cakes, enjoyed the ad reviewing and the emotes. Finally some good emotes. Right, I'm glad to hear. I'm gonna pull up a water elemental which is more reliable. Still failed! Nothing much happens? What? Ah, because he's silenced, I forgot. Okay, this fight is horrible. It's going very badly. Spectral Hunter and Hellhound. Damn it! What the fuck is going on, man? Care to explain, game? Earth? Thank you, at least someone. You're back from a book editing meeting. What did you miss? The medallion is gone. Sunfall got 2 new rings and cannot speak right now. I think there was something else, I forgot. Also, you can't, you keep failing with elementals, you had to revert to Earth because you're not doing too hot. And I'm going to head back already. Need to get good at invoking. A little bit. It would help, yes. I think Mystic Theories was here for that, but yeah, Mystic Theories, you have the Golden Cross, which is very useful for this part of the game where there are no undead at all. But yeah, you're blinking for Ufu. And your Warhammer broke, but we saw a... What was it? A club? A holy club of the Lord or something? That's going to be our new weapon at some point. I'm gonna be bludgeoning for the Lord. Get deleted. And it healed itself. Holy Club of the Lord. Yeah, it's gonna be an improvement. Okay, let's try for water. Okay, simple. Fine, fancy. Are you still muted? Okay, no, you're back to speaking terms. What is that asshole elemental doing? Where is it going? Okay. I think the experience depends on how long the fight takes. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Yeah, no, everyone likes the trident. Okay, let's try for the fire. Go! Ah, there we go. Nice. Technically it's a Bident. Bident. It exists. Two-pronged implement resembling a pitchfork. I thought it was a dumb joke. It's dumb, but it's not a joke. A Bident is a thing that actually exists. Biden's bidet. You are indeed a nerd. I can appreciate that. Exarch, thank you for the BDs. My friend, appreciate the support. Did I play this game back in the day? No. Look like, kind of like an Ultima game. The battles are similar to Ultima. Yes, people have brought that up a lot. The rest of the game is traditional dungeon crawling, very old school dungeon crawling. And no, I did not know this game existed until like a month ago, when Sunfall so generously donated to a charity to have me play it. a fork with... It can be a fork, but it's a very poor fork. With 2 prongs. Poor excuse for a fork. I should have attacked the other one. Oh, no, we're committed. 2 prongs is better than 1 when stabbing enemies. Not necessarily. But if the enemy is like fully armored and he has 1 weak spot, if you have a single prong, you can strike there. If you have 2 prongs, one is gonna hit the armored part and is going to get stuck there, so the other prong can't go into the weak part. We call that a spear, there you go. Came to a fork on the road that made all the difference because no longer had to eat your hands I got no. It didn't exist in Europe. Man, get on with the times, Europeans. Spears are fun. They're good against horses. I don't know which one is... Okay. This one is more likely to die. Oh, the forks didn't exist. I remember this old comedy movie about a guy that traveled back in time to medieval times. And at some point he invented a fork because everyone was eating like an animal with their hands. And then he pointed at one of the knights. Yeah, like Sir so-and-so over there, who is like a fucking brute moron eating with his hands. And that knight gets angry at him and challenges him to a duel. And then the guy invents a thing where he charges up an umbrella with electricity. So when the guy strikes it with a shield, it discharges into him. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? It's like a movie from the early 90s, I think. Eat only with our feet. You remember that movie? Thank you, Zofia. I was starting to think I was hallucinating. And he was like, yeah, no, this is my umbrella, it's to defend me from the rain. Yeah, you're a weakling. Who cares about the fucking rain? Yeah, but what if this was a spear, and if I attacked with it, and, well, I would block it with my shield, and then he gets electrocuted and drops dead. Well, that's just my umbrella, wait until you see my spear. And then the knight just makes up some excuse and goes off to fight somewhere else to avoid the duel. Very weird version of Connecticut Yankee King Arthur scored. Is that a joke or a reference? You cannot think of the name. Yeah, the guy knows when an eclipse is coming because it's from the future, so he uses that knowledge to pretend he's like a wizard or some shit. Because he needs resources to be able to build a way to go back to the future or whatever. That is a Connecticut Yankee, is it? Because that's not the name it was released down here. There's a plot point in it. I mean, that plot point with the eclipse is probably in like 50 movies. It doesn't sound like the most original one. Ooh, Ooh, nice. Okay, this is going by faster, even though we still need a level. Oh, nice. That was less experience because we killed them faster. That's kind of bullshit. You know, that is kind of bullshit. You can't just stay in the fight forever and then that... Yeah, whatever, man. Fine. Okay, I'm gonna try this fight. 4 large slimy creatures. Only part I can remember was King Arthur's court. Yeah, in my language it was probably the only part that survived the translation. That's not who I wanted to put back there. I keep messing up Sunfall and Misty Theories with their sprites. Yeah, these guys did a lot of damage before. There were several TV adaptations in the 80s and 90s. Did they have the guy who played Otto on Deep Space Nine? That was... Man, I watched that movie back then. There is one from 1949, holy crap. Jesus, how the hell am I gonna figure out which one it is though? I don't know, I'm looking at pictures of one of these, but the kid looks too nice, so it's not this one. Yes, there is one from 1921. There is a Bugs Bunny King Arthur's Court, of course there is. I know I shouldn't be wasting my time with this. I would have to do my research at some other point. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I'll have to look it up later. Like, I would have like be watching trailers or some shit. I don't think it had any baseball themes in it, no. Eclipse is a big part of what gets people to think the main character is a magician. Yeah, it has something like that in there. Okay, that thing is stunned, which is technically good. Fire elemental, come to me, didn't. That thing is very stunned. You read a book recently. Awesome. Someone is very cultural. Reading books. Mark Twain books, no less. Come on, elementals! I think Mystic Third is not ready for the fire. 40% of the book is Mark Twain talking shit about the monarchy, which always get really old. I really old when you were reading it. I can imagine. Fucking Mark Twain, shut the fuck up, dude. Just write some lyrics or some shit. Stop being critical of. Stop making political commentary for once. Not even the water one. Major Golem. Yeah, I remember now the Major Golem. You do have virtual points. Water, please. No, Mystic Theurge, go back to studying the scrolls or some shit. Funny beats were actually quite funny, so could constantly be. And man, these monarchists are fucking morons. Am I right? Nudge, nudge. Every third page. Fucking Mark Twain. Get off your high horse. Red Tone Sawyer a few years ago, gonna read Huck Finn this summer. Interesting. We talked about that not too long ago. Very must prithee study the Elder Scrolls. Yes, the Elder Scrolls. That kind of stuff is technically witchcraft, which is technically illegal for you, I think. Like I think if you summon an elemental during mass, you might actually lose your job. I'm just guessing. I don't know what the rules actually are. Maybe nowadays they are very inclusive with elementals. I don't know. Like have the elemental go around with the collections plate or something. Look, I'm just being efficient, okay? Like how in Daggerfall high-ranking people in the church can summon Daedra. You can know about the occult if you're high-ranking enough. Oh, so you're telling me that's why you work in the church. You're trying to get up there. Got it. No, that's I support that. I support that. And when you do finally manage to, like, if you figure out how to summon like a succubus or something, like, try to remember who your friends were. Right? I'm right here. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just pairing. UZ pubs, they're great. They are. Okay, that guy is dead. Good. It's one less source of damage for Sakura. Just being a fish ant. You remember the little people. Yes, I'm not that little. I'm lightweight, there's a difference. There we go, Sakura is healthy once more. Huzzah. Need conjure me a succubus. I mean, did you really need me to spell it out like that? Of course I wanted one. Do you think I'm making friends with Mr. Theurge because I like his emotes? His emotes are nice. But that's... I was assuming... the silver sword is broken. What is the elemental doing? Possessed an incubus that did my wife. No! Look. If all you can get is an incubus, Right, maybe it's like a lower ranking spell. I don't actually know how that works. That's kind of sexist. Like, if summoning an incubus is easier than summoning a succubus, that's sexist. If that's all you can arrange, I'll take it. Like, I'm not gonna be picky, okay? It's fine. I'm sure it can work something out. Equality for demon summoning, yes. Is there like some kind of fictional story where some incubus is like, finally! I'm always waiting, no one calls for me, what the fuck? That elemental... I'm worried about something here. I'm worried about the fact that I have to sneeze. Yeah. No, I'm worried about the fact that once we kill these, we don't have the medallion. So I have to go back. But those things are gonna go in the way, and if we try to go forward, these things are gonna be in the way. I think there's a chance we might be able to go back and the things will not be there if we are fast enough, but... I think we have a problem here. And I can't run away, because if I run away, I run back. I'm glad she cares about Minotaurs and the dignity and consent. We're at a party on a Saturday, so we're talking about how many women... Public smut fiction. Show them to cover Morning Glory milking farm. One lady says she opposes the sexual exploitation of Minotaurs. But that's the thing, you have to read the thing first. Because there is a good chance there's a redemption arc in there. One of the Minotaurs escapes, or like maybe one of the ladies like develops feelings for him and helps him escape or something. Like, you have to read the whole thing for the plot, because like it probably does. You know, there's some character growth, like was gonna have like a redemption arc or something there. Did they put the two MacGyver episodes that adapted the Connecticut Yankee to get the TV movie down there in Brazil? I'm just shocking the dude of the... I have a maybe? Wait, really? Because it was a movie. I'm sure it was a movie because we had like this thing that was like movies on TV that had a specific name and time slot, and so it was a movie. That's interesting. I'm advocating for reading Morning Glory Milking Farm. I mean, it's reading. It's culture. If that's what it takes to get people to read, then yeah, go for it, my dudes. Can this thing die? That's MacGyver, really? Was it packaged as a movie over there, maybe? Because I remember that scene very specifically, with him charging up the inside of an umbrella. So when the guy hits it with the shield, he gets shocked, and then he cancels the duel. That's one of the main things I remember from that movie. Easy to repackage as a movie. Fascinating, if that's the... Well, yeah, maybe. That answers a mystery in my head because I remember that movie, but no one else does, or something. Like, I mean, this is the furthest I've ever gone on a discussion about that movie. Can this thing get out of the way? It can't. Okay, Elemental, can you kill it, maybe? No, of course not. Can you strike again? No, of course not. It was a two-part episode. Yeah, I'm saying that it was shown as a movie down here on TV. Okay, that's not as much experience, but that's a lot of money. Now, I can't keep going. And I'm very worried about this tile ahead of us here. It didn't have the thing. Okay, I have to run back. Because those things do respawn. I really like the sound of this song. Okay, no one leveled up. Also tracks when I said the kid looked nice, not cranky enough for Mac. He looked too nice. Yeah! Yeah, the one from 1989, none of those images ring a bell. Original pilot of Twin Peaks related to a movie for international audiences. I had a conversation about that with a friend not like a week ago, actually. Talking about the movie, the Twin Peaks movie. You think that you'll... Is this the asshole night? Oh, looking at this, that would have been the main character. No, then this isn't it. I don't think, because I have a memory of it being a kid. That guy looks too old to be the main character, from my memory at least. Again, like I was a wee young lad. So memory be fuzzy and all that. How are my... Okay, Helical is close. I think until Helical and Sarkar level up, I can't make past that section too well. Young bird. That's a lot of people. It's a shame these trolls aren't undead. That will make things easier. Lowering your vitality. I'm sure it's temporary. Yeah, fire. Weepert. That's bad. You missed. Are you kidding me? No, nice. It came out and already attacked. If it was a kid, then it was probably just one of those 13 Disney adaptations, just picked around one to link. And maybe. It didn't look good enough to be Disney, but maybe. By the way, one of our weapons is broken. I shouldn't be here. Disney had a lot of CCTV moves that didn't look Disney. Well, okay then. And maybe. I had to head back and fix the weapon that broke. It was a silver sword of Alicol, I think. We should have enough money to fix it now. Really? Really? Jesus fuck, man. 5 hit points. I need to, oh, I thought it was gonna attack me, see the urge and possibly kill it before I got the chance to heal. Okay, got wrecked. But now, neither of you can attack. Ow. 66 hit points. Holy shit. Okay. Hits it critically, Sakura. There you go. Recovered. Oh, that's not too many virtue points. Okay, that's a lot of experience for this guy and a lot of money. Okay, we need to go back and repair our shit. We go to Boros. No. Silver sword 630 is cheaper than buying a new one. If I'm not mistaken, examine weapon G. Everyone else is fine. Hot to bed room. Yeah, very hot to bed. Careful when handling it. Okay, we got some money at least. We are progressing in terms of like levels and resources in general. It's mostly a leveling stream from the looks of it. Yeah, Helical is very close. I just feel like maybe we should stop trying to summon fire elementals for now. We're spending too much mana and it's not usually paying off. You know what? I'm going to be fancy. I'm going to dissect a Kim and it's going to kill everything. And boom! That wasn't everything. Even the water elemental fails sometimes. Sneeze. Thank you. These putters do have a lot of health, but I did expect to at least kill all the rats. Didn't center his magic grenade quite right, yeah. Holy Grenade of Antioch. Shadow Spider. I don't think I can hit it with an armrest from here, can I? I can't. Okay. Spiders pull out guns and say edgy lines like this is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me. There was a kid down here in Brazil, I think it was like last week or something. And his mother sent him to buy, I don't know if it was candy or if it was soda. And yeah, here's mommy's credit card. You buy 2 sodas or something. And then on the following month there was like an installment, like it's someone, the guy charged like the equivalent of $200 on the credit card in 2 installments. She only discovered on the following month. And then she complained at the bank, she wanted her money back or reverse the charges, and the bank was like, it was bought in person with a credit card, physical credit card, using the password. Fuck you, lady. Now, sure, kid is a victim, the lady's a victim, like, get the police on the line, whatever, but come on, lady. Don't be so dumb next time. Don't give your credit card to a kid. And the password. It's actually like a line from Shadow the Hedgehog, really. I shouldn't be surprised. But I remember that story because someone said, yeah, that's like taking candy from a baby, or someone made that comment. Or just charged really expensively for the candy. Yeah, because of the shadow spider, I get it. A sheet of flames, that's a lot of flames. And they all smell. I managed to run away from everyone. Shit, no one can attack anything. Also, this game for having the mixed edition dungeon enemies and something like a Gorton clear 90% set is a craft beautiful presentation like sawdust and tears. Sawdust and disappointment. It's a specific flavor. You don't think them flames came from its mouth? Oh shit. That's why it's a shit of flames. That's when the muck spreads, right? Guys know it is a muck spread, right? It's a real thing. It fled! You're kidding. And that's why you get experience even if the enemies run away, because it depends on how much attacks you did on them, or how many instances of damage you did on the enemies. Even if it's just a little bit of damage. That was depressing. And it still lowered everyone's health a lot, so might as well just... Just like a bottle of Gorton Clear. Yep, precisely. Alright. Yeah, Helico is gonna level on the next big fight. Alright, chat. Started a little bit earlier today and still kind of in recovery mode, especially after what happened today at the gym. So I'm gonna stop the timer here. 35 hours and change. Coming back to this game tomorrow. I don't know if we did a lot of progress, but yeah, tomorrow. Alright.